Yo, what's good with y'all? Welcome to another episode of TEQCopsKicks. My name is Technic G. Today we have another fresh sneaker unboxing / review video for y'all. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Today we're taking a look at the Air Jordan 5 Retro in the Black Carolina colorway. This pair was released June 2026 and retailed for $220. This pair originally released back in 2006, so it's been exactly 20 years since its original release. In 2006, I was locked away in prison doing a bid. I'll get to that story one of these days. For now, let's get into the sneaker. Off top, this is one of those colorways where Jordan Brand didn't have to do too much work. Black upper, university blue hits, 3M tongue, icy outsole, that formula just works. And this isn't just some random new colorway either. This is a bring back from 2006. So for people who remember that mid-2000s Jordan Brand lifestyle era, this pair has some history behind it. Starting with the upper, you get this all-black nubuck build across most of the shoe. The black keeps it clean and serious, but the university blue contrast stitching is really what gives the sneaker its personality. That blue stitching runs around the toe, through the panels, around the heel, and across the upper. Without that detail, this shoe would almost feel like a darker black metallic 5. But with the blue thread running through it, the colorway gets its own identity. On the sides, you still get that classic Jordan 5 netting in a smoky, translucent look. It blends in well with the black upper and keeps the shoe from looking too plain. The tongue is one of the standout details. You get that silver reflective 3M tongue with the black Jumpman stitched on the front. That's one of those signature Jordan 5 details that always hits when the light catches it. You also get black laces, black eyelets, and the clear lace lock with Nike branding on it. The lace lock is one of the small pieces that makes the Jordan 5 feel different from other retros. Around the collar and inside the shoe, you get that bright Carolina blue sock liner. From the top-down view, that blue really jumps out against the black. Behind the tongue, you get Air Jordan branding, and on the heel, you get the blue Jumpman stitched into the back. No Nike Air on the heel, but that makes sense for this colorway because this wasn't an original Jordan 5 from 1990. This was a 2006 release. Moving down, you get the black midsole with the white shark teeth on the side. That fighter jet inspired detail is one of the most recognizable parts of the Jordan 5 design. Then underneath, you get the icy blue translucent outsole with the Jumpman showing through. That outsole completes the shoe. It ties back into the Carolina blue hits and gives the whole sneaker that cold, clean look. The original Black Carolina Jordan 5 first released back in 2006 during Jordan Brand's lifestyle era. That was a different time for Jordan releases. A lot of those pairs weren't tied directly to MJ wearing them on court, but they still had strong color stories, matching apparel, and a more limited feel. Over time, some of those mid-2000s releases started getting more respect from collectors, especially the ones that aged well. This colorway works because the connection is easy to understand. Black base, university blue accents, and a nod to Michael Jordan's college years at North Carolina. Before the Bulls, before the championships, before all the global icon stuff, MJ was at UNC building his name. So even though this isn't an OG colorway, the colors still make sense within Jordan history. It doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel random. It feels like a clean Jordan 5 with a real connection behind it. In terms of wearability, this is a strong pair. Black sneakers are easy to work into the rotation, and the Carolina blue hits give it enough color without making it hard to style. You can wear these with black, gray, white, blue, denim. It's not complicated. The nubuck upper does mean you have to be a little careful. Black nubuck can pick up dust, lint, and scuffs, so this isn't a pair I'd just beat into the ground right away. The icy outsole is another thing to keep in mind. It looks great fresh, but we already know icy soles are going to yellow over time. That's just part of the game. Comfort-wise, it's still a Jordan 5. You get Nike Air cushioning and a foam midsole, but this is still a retro basketball shoe. It's wearable, but it's not going to feel like a modern comfort sneaker. For sizing, I'd go true to size. I'm personally a size 12, and with most Jordan 5s, true to size works for me. At $220, this pair isn't cheap. That's just where Jordan retros are right now. But with the history, the colorway, and the overall execution, I understand the price more than I would on a random pair with no story. For me, this pair works because it checks the right boxes. It's a Jordan 5, so the design already has attitude. You've got the reflective tongue, the lace lock, the side netting, the shark teeth, and that icy outsole. The Jordan 5 is one of those models that doesn't really look like anything else. Then you add the black nubuck and Carolina blue hits, and it gives the shoe a clean but noticeable look. It's not loud, but it's not boring either. I also like that Jordan Brand is bringing back more of these mid-2000s pairs. Not every important Jordan has to be an OG colorway. Some of these later releases earned their own respect over time, and this is one of those pairs. Now, I wouldn't call this a must-have for everybody. If you only care about OG colorways, this might not move you. If you already have a lot of black Jordan 5s, you might feel like you don't need it. But if you remember the 2006 pair, if you like Jordan 5s, or if you just like that black and university blue combo, this is a solid pickup. My honest take, the Air Jordan 5 Black Carolina is a strong retro, but it's mainly for Jordan 5 fans, collectors, and people who appreciate that 2006 lifestyle era history. At retail, it makes sense if this colorway means something to you, but if it sits and you can catch it under retail, that's where it becomes an even better pickup. The materials look good, the colorway is clean, the history is there, and the shoe still has that classic Jordan 5 attitude. It's not reinventing anything, but it doesn't need to. For me, this is a respectful bringback. Not the most hyped release, not a must cop for everybody, but definitely a pair that deserves its place in the Jordan 5 lineup. Whew, this is a beautiful pair of shoes right here. I am extremely excited to have this in my collection. I don't know, I might even say that it might be better than the black metallic 5s. I don't know, hold that thought. Let me pull them out real quick and we're gonna check it out. That's a little better. Yeah, these are both extremely fire shoes. It's hard for me to say which one I like better, honestly. It might be the Black Carolina, but it also might be the black metallic 5s. I don't know. Either way, I'm glad to have them both in my collection. They're both very, very dope sneakers. I've already wore the black metallic 5 several times. It's getting its wear in. Now it's time to put the Black Carolina into rotation. But yeah, I think they're both dope. I can't decide which one I like more. I think they're both extremely beautiful. I don't know. Maybe this is actually a little better than the black metallic 5. I don't know. Y'all give me your thoughts. I want to know what everybody else thinks. It ain't really going to change my opinion. But I don't know. It's really close. I think this might take the lead just by a little bit. Just because I like that stitching. If they would have threw some metallic silver stitching on the black metallic 5s, that would have been pretty hard. But either way, I'm just rambling at this point. I've said everything that I gotta say. I'm just really happy about this shoe. It's been a long time waiting for this to re-release. Thanks for watching episode 43 of TEQCopsKicks. My name is Technic G. Make sure you thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about today's sneaker. You can also follow me on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, and X, otherwise known as Twitter. Make sure you check out my official website at TEQCopsKicks.com. Keep copping them kicks, y'all. Stay true to yourself. Wear what you like to wear and do what you like to do. Much love, y'all. Peace.